Is it true that Rick Owens is half Mexican? Yes, Rick Owens is half Mexican. He was born in Porterville, California to a native Mexican mother with Mixtec ancestry and an Anglo American father. Rick Owens grew up in the Central Valley of California and his first language was actually Spanish. He and his mother would learn English together when she started taking him to nursery school. His father worked in the Porterville public court system as a translator for Mexican migrant farm workers. This placed the realities of the San Joaquin Valley and the UFW movement directly in his childhood. Later, he moved to Los Angeles and studied pattern making. He spent years in the garment district doing production work and making knockoff pieces for local factories. In the early 90s, he began making his own clothes out of his apartment and selling them through the LA boutique Charlie Galley. Editors and stylists started paying attention. His first major break came in 2001 when Vogue featured one of his leather jackets. That moved him towards New York Fashion Week. In 2002, he presented his first runway show in New York Fashion Week, supported by Anna Wintour. That same year, he won the UFDA Menswear Designer of the Year. His following grew, and he began expanding his line as stores around the world started carrying his work. As his career grew, he eventually relocated to Paris. Paris is where Rick Owens' style became a global language. The long leather jackets became sharper. The shoulders stretched wider. His draped tees, pod shorts, high-waisted pants, and stacked boots became his signature. His most iconic footwear came out of this era. Paris also gave him the room to build some of the most influential collections, including Sphinx, Cyclops, Vicious, Glitter, Mountain Fawn, Mastodon, Babel, and Rotterdam. He expanded into furniture using bronze, concrete, and marble, and his shows became full performance environments with lighting, sound, and architecture. In 2019, he centered his Mexican heritage in his Tecuatl collection. Tecuatl is his grandmother's Mixtec maiden last name. He created the collection as a response to the fixation on the border wall. He collaborated with the United Farm Workers Association, used their eagle logo with permission, and directed proceeds to their work. The UFW graphic appeared on t-shirts and overshirts. In the same collection, he brought memories from his mother's childhood in Puebla. The sequin looks in the collection were inspired by the China Poblana skirts she wore in school pageants. This grounded the collection in his family's story. He worked with artist Thomas Hausuego, used clay from Hausuego's Los Angeles studio on the runway, and incorporated Aztec visual language. He invited musicians from Mexico to perform Danza Azteca ceremonial music with vocals in Nahuatl. He also did a collaboration with Champion because he was inspired by his cousins who wore Champion t-shirts and shorts when the family visited Mexico in the 70s. He turned classic Champion pieces into new shapes like togas, briefs, and reworked sportswear. Rick Owens took the world he grew up in and turned it into his signature vision. So did you know Rick Owens is half Mexican?